three of you here. Matt.
Tyrell.
Khan.
Sure, we have Khan in the building.
King Kong.
I get it.
Fail.
I get it.
Alright, that had nothing to do with what movie we watched, actually, which is kind of random almost.
Yeah.
Actually, I was gonna go with Star Trek Khan, but when I was like, oh my gosh, I should totally go with Donkey Kong.
And we just got done watching Emerald Knights. Green Lantern, Emerald Knights.
Or the honest tale, Green Lantern flashbacks. 'Cause seriously, that's all the movie is.
It was a lot of flashbacks. But it gave you origin stories of certain people and why they're in the Corps and why they're so high up in the Corps.
So basically the flashbacks were worth it.
Not for me, because they took away... Okay, like, I am like the biggest Green Lantern fan out here. And they seem to like...
Of us three.
Of us three.
And they seem to skip over a lot in this.
Because I'm a Red Lantern fan, so
What about
you can
they,
have green.
What about Jinx or the Manhunters? Or how about the other Corps,
They
for
talked about
Christ's
the
sake?
Manhunters at the end.
They mention it, but they
Like,
don't actually
right
go
before
into
the credits hit.
But they don't actually go into details with it.
They really don't. Some of the stuff that people do know about the Green Lantern Corps, they didn't really tap into that much of, other than they did show the Guardians. They did show a couple origin stories of some of the more known characters outside of Hal Jordan, because obviously, yeah. What else?
It was okay. I guess, for starters, I didn't really like the animation in this movie.
Alright, you gotta give that explanation because first off, does have good animation, but then they go into relaxed animation where it's kind of like that game, Psychos.
Psychos?
With the Psycho Killers.
Borderlands.
Borderlands.
There we go.
It does go into Borderland style art here and there, but
I'm okay if it was, say, that style throughout the movie, but it seems like, for the most part, it's like what you would... It's like the animation you see in mostly of DC animation, but in, like, in some of them, like, you can tell they ran out of the budget really quick.
I don't think it was budget. I just think they wanted to show you a diversity in, like, the fact of that because of this animation, we're gonna give you this style of the more gritty style of story.
I know, but I don't care what animation you use. Just be consistent. That's all I ask. Seriously, that's...
You ask a lot.
No, it's not...
There's no consistency in the world.
No, seriously. If you're gonna use cell, use cell. If you're gonna use digital. Seriously.
Wait, never mind.
But...
Okay. Awkward moment of silence.
Yeah.
It's just okay. That's all
I wish I could say my comment, but this movie was made before the federal government closed. Silence.
Anyway, now that he's said the most idiotic thing, someone say something.
Well,
that's it.
There was a stupid moment. I can't spoil it, so never mind.
You just don't talk. You're done talking.
Okay.
You're no longer allowed to talk in this video.
Okay.
Anyway.
You done pissed me off.
How did I... Wait, hold on. How?
Okay, on top of that, what's it called? Let's talk about the stuff I like. I do like Nathan Fillion as Hal Jordan, because when Nathan Fillion could tell me a bedtime story, I'll be perfectly fine with it.
He does have a really soothing voice.
He does.
Some of the character voices, well, mainly just one for me, kind of sucked. I didn't like the Kilowog voice. Too human-ish.
Needs to be more manly.
It needs to be more grunt. Outside of that, I thought everyone's voices fit pretty well.
Yeah.
Sinister's voice could have needed a little. Why did I say Sinister?
And
I think
at me.
I think I was trying to say Sinestro's voice should be more sinister. There it is. Shut up, you're not allowed to talk.
Well, guess who's talking?
I'm gonna throw a Tupperware at you.
We here at 3View rate.
There was no dogs harmed in the making of this video.
We here at 3View rating.
White dog is okay,
Oh.
Tyrell not so much.
We here at 3View rating do not condemn child abuse. We do, however, find it hilarious.
Flying Tupperware is funny.
That wasn't even my forehead. That was the top of my head.
Anyway, would you pick it up? Worth the buy?
I would say skip. Or, okay, I would give it a briefly rent it on.
I would say I'd say rent it.
Yeah.
Rent
If
it.
you want to learn the origins of some of the Green Lanterns,
Some
movies. Not all. It doesn't go through the oranges of them all.
oranges.
Oranges. Don't judge me, okay?
But yeah.
It's worth the rent. And one of the previews I saw while I was so amped up to see this is they showed more than just the Green Lanterns. They showed a clip of blue, yellow, orange. I saw a couple pink ones. Yeah, if you saw that clip and said, "Oh, I gotta watch this movie," they show yellow briefly for 40 seconds.
Yeah.
For about 40 seconds, then that's it.
That was like the only.
Outside
flashback.
of that, it's green all day long.
I will say this: that was like the only flashback I like.
Yeah, that was one of the most consistently good
It was
flashbacks.
It had a good, it had nice foreshadowing, like for the comics anyway.
Yeah, it goes into the more known of who Sinestro actually is.
Yeah.
I would say I'm not a Sinestro fan, but I do like him more as the Sinestro Corps yellow than being part of green. It's
Yeah.
just weird to me because he's fear.
But
so.
yeah.
It's worth the rent. Story arc kind of up and down here and there.
Again, flashbacks.
It's mainly a flashback movie with origins, and it's. I give it a 7 out of 10.
I'll give it a 6.
I'll go one above you. 6.5.
That's half.
It's not one above.
It's
That's
half.
half a point above.
I thought you were good at math.
I said a point above. I never said.
You said a point above. Anyway, now that's.
I
Domingos.
wasn't clear on what numbers I was using.
Now that Domingo's got to go find out how to do math with his college brain. Bye, Domingo.
Good luck looking that up on the internet. I already tried.
I'm looking up porn.
On my computer, you jackass.
That's even great.
Okay, 3 views out. Deuces.
Peace, home dogs.